Newton's first law is represented here by the football. Notice it is at rest until the child kicks it to put it into motion. Newton's first law states that every object, the football here, in a state of uniform will remain in that state of motion unless an external force, the child here, acts on it. So every object in a state of uniform will remain in that state of motion unless an external force acts on it. Newton's second law states that force equals mass times acceleration. This is represented here by the children throwing the ball in the air. The mass is the ball and the acceleration is how fast it goes up. The force is represented by how hard the children throw it. The third law of motion states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This is seen here when the child hits the baseball. The baseball is in motion in one direction until the bat hits the ball and it changes direction. The roller coaster is the perfect example of all three of Newton's laws in action. The first law states that every object in motion stays in motion unless an external force acts on it. In this case, the track would be the external force and the object in motion would be the roller coaster. Newton's second law states that force equals mass times acceleration. In the case of the roller coaster, the force is what is needed to make the roller coaster accelerate. Finally, Newton's third law of motion states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This is represented here on the roller coaster by it going up and down the hills. As it goes up, there is just as much reaction on its way down. And the same when it comes to braking for the roller coaster. It's going fast, and then when it comes to a stop, you have to apply the same amount of force to stop the roller coaster.